back to another VLOGRIL vlog. It's been a wild morning already. I was actually considering taking the day off today vlogging because I felt like we're really on a bit of a downer. Does anybody need that? No. But I'm going to try and shake it off. We'll see how it goes. So this morning I took Milo to school, then I was taking Ella to a doctor's appointment and got to school with Milo. He'd forgotten his bag. So we had to come back, get Milo's bag, get him back in time for him to not be late for school, then go to Ella's doctor's appointment. Then I had to sort out my prescription, which is a whole palaver. As you know, I don't have a great relationship with my GPs anymore. I actually went to a different location because it's like a big practice. And they were great. And she said she'd sort it out. And then on Thursday, I've got a telephone appointment. I don't know. It just feels like a lot's happened and it's 9:30. I've also been and got myself Starbucks and a blueberry muffin. Now I'm going to have an hour listening to my book. This is the book that I was like sharing excerpts from yesterday. And I meant to put this on screen and I forgot in editing. Because I went to that and thought, I must tell my mum about this book. She'd really enjoy it. I'm really liking it so far. It's about a woman whose her teenage daughter who's got a baby goes missing and the boyfriend goes missing at the same time. And everyone seems to think like, oh, they've run away. And she realises that there's probably something more going on. And then years later, there's two timelines at once. Another woman comes to town and she finds loads of evidence of things that the police never found. It's really interesting. So we just have an hour, me and Money. Money's sitting over there right now. He's sitting down there like I haven't invited him to come and join me. When I have. Money, come and sit with Mama. Come and sit with me. He's like being real hard done by. Like, I'll just sit on my own then, I suppose. Yeah, just have an hour, have a coffee, have a muffin, play a little bit Switch, and see where the day takes us. It is many hours later. I did have an hour, and then I went upstairs, and I thought, I'll put on a bit of makeup and do my hair. And then I filmed some stuff. And then before you know it, it's time to go and get Milo. I swear to God, any of you that have got kids will appreciate the time between drop off and pick up, I swear to God, is like 3 hours. I've had the call that my car is ready to be collected. So fingers crossed. Oh, I've got to tell you a story. It's so ridiculous. And I keep thinking I must check to see if there's a bruise or if I've pulled something. But you know how the other day I pulled, to be honest, that's not feeling so bad now. I pulled my leg when I was making that furniture. That was already like, what an idiot. However, I don't like this, you know. I'm not sure I'm into an electric car. Freaks me out.
It's been dead for all I know.
Oh!
Well, we're not, so it's fine. He shakes his head. Unbelievable.
Okay, I'm listening to that book. Yeah, I pulled that muscle in my leg and my leg was really hurting for the first couple of days this week. Then it was night time. I think I'd been asleep maybe a little bit and I went to the toilet, came back, pitch black, and I'm on the other side. Now, the reason that this was even a thing in the first place is you've seen my bedroom. You've seen the state in which I live. There's always stuff on the floor down by the side of my bed. So it's pitch black. I don't know what's down there. Lee said afterwards, like, you've made that trip from the bathroom to the bed a million times before. Surely this was not an issue. He does not appreciate that my floor is not clear like his floor is clear. We live different lives. So I somehow, because sometimes I'll try and get in through the bottom of the bed, thinking that's like a safer move. So like I tried to kind of get onto the bed from the bottom of the bed, thought I was on the bed, was not on the bed, fell off the bed while trying to get on the bed and fell fully like on my shoulder. It's so, when I get home, I might try and recreate this for you because it's so ridiculous I can barely describe. But I kind of like fell sideways onto my shoulder and I just feel strongly that these things don't happen to other people. And the next morning, this happened a couple of nights ago, the next morning I woke up and was like, God, really? In the wars for this thing that I built, like suddenly my arms started hurting. And midway through the day I remembered the fall. I'm not even embarrassed, honestly. I'm just kind of perplexed I've managed to survive in the world as long as I have. Oh, my beautiful car. It's ready for me. Just need to go and hand the keys back. And we're back. We're back in the beast of a car. Also, just following on from what we were talking about, At what age do you stop having, like, well, at what age really? Do I stop saying, I fell off the bed? And do I start saying, I had a fall? Because the way I am recovering from these falls recently and pulled muscles feels like I'm there. Manny's got his lead on and he's just waiting patiently for the next step of the process. But Lee's currently doing things in the kitchen that are against Manny's wishes. Are you just waiting for Papa? It's taking too long.
You can either have it just to there, or you
Or
can...
all the way. We're practicing in the car. Practicing. Oh, it's not going to do it because I've not got my seatbelt on.
Oh.
Good to know. No, he's just not doing
Are you pressing the brake?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
You have to push that button at the side.
What button?
There you go.
Hey, it's early the next morning. I decided to edit this morning instead of last night. I got a really terrible night's sleep. What's new? But I'm gonna wrap this up here. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow, which is kind of actually today. And I will maybe show you some snapshots of what Karen and I get up to on our lunch hour. I'm really excited about it, but also we've got so little time, I'm not sure what we'll manage to do in it.